Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. John Shelby and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Bo Bichette, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog. It's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. I mean, this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Tigers start the second half here in Toronto against Yusei Kikuchi. On the mound for the Blue Jays is Parker Meadows will lead off. Oh, that delivery doesn't look very fun, and welcome to the second half, I guess. I'm fairly certain we started the season with a pitch like that.
The pitch.
1-1. Couple days off from baseball. Mostly spent. Well, we didn't stream it all Wednesday. And Thursday we played golf and college football. So we'll see how today goes as Parker Meadows has a single to start this game. And you know what? That's very Evo-esque. Fitting that he has latched himself onto Parker Meadows. Here in Pick the Stick. Gio Urshela now batting .309. Good change up for strike one.
A former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
Oh my! Gio Urshela to left field. He hasn't homered in a while. And just a couple pitches into this game, it's 2-0.
He absolutely crushed that one.
Oh man, Gio. I don't remember the last time he's homered. It's been a hot minute. And Yusei Kikuchi with a rude awakening to start the second half.
Here's Riley Greene. He's been doing a good
2 hits into this game on 5 pitches. Oh my. And 2 runs are scored. Maybe we need to take more time off of this game. Holy.
If it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as
Fastball catches the edge.
jump on him even more.
I said Parker was a mistake. I thought it was. I forced him into the lineup today just because you were here.
The 1-1. That one.
Riley going to foul one away. Kikuchi has his first 2-strike count. But 2 well-located fastballs here on Riley. Good protection. Really didn't expect him to go back to the fastball. And yes, Riley Greene was the home run derby winner somehow, some way.
1-2 now.
Up and in.
That time.
It's not going to be likely here early in this game. Riley is certainly capable of hitting a home run against the lefty, but it's just not very likely.
The wind and the pitch.
And inside, 3-2. If Carpe playing G as in Gio, already taken. In terms of pick the stick guys available, it is Canna, Perez, Rogers, Baez, Vierling, and Ibanez.
Nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Gio already homered here. And to left field by Riley, but foul. Gio was taken. Jordo snuck in there at the very last second before we got into game and grabbed Gio. I wasn't muted for that, was I? 3-2.
And the pitch.
Riley Greene is just battling here.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and
that is one hell of a battle there from Riley. Fouled off a ton. And not only are we already up 2-0, but we just made Kikuchi throw 9 more pitches in that at-bat, and there's still nobody out. On the ground from Mark Canna, and the first 4 Tigers have reached.
First and second now with no
So Pat will get a point here in the early stages on the Mark Canha single.
And next to hit for Detroit, Perez.
Here's Wenzel Perez. Kikuchi reeling here in this first. Ball one. Man, if Wenzel homers, I feel like we should start playing every other game. Swing and a miss a little bit too late on the fastball. Wenzel has cooled off a little bit. Certainly get it back going again sometime. Not sure if we were out in front on that a little bit. Well, that's kind of the swing we wanted. Hoping to shoot that ball the other way. Oh, what a changeup and what a better take. Pitch number 20 from Kikuchi now, and a 2-2 count to Wenzel Perez. Best pitch he's thrown this inning. Curveball down and in. Nasty motion. And Wenzel strikes out in the first out here of this first inning. Right. Come back to the second half and our difficulty got reset. And Jake Rogers is going to pop up a really nice pitch to hit. Ooh. It's caught by Jansen in foul territory. We'll take a look at the lineup. We're already through 6 of these batters. Baez, Vierling, and Ibanez here. Round out the Tigers' order. 2 on, 2 out here in the first. Already up 2-0. And now what can Javi do against the lefty and Kikuchi? Ball high. Semi-pro is still viable. Maybe not after the Rogers pop-up. That was a really good swing on that one. That's a 90-mile-an-hour slider. Damn. Really nice location on it, too. 1-1. Went to it again. That was a skill issue? Maybe for Rogers. Not for me. Not on that one. There we go. Yeah, see. We're on the same page. Really nice pitch. Didn't chase many outside of the zone there in that inning. We did just there to end the inning. But Gio Urshela homers. Meadows scores on the play. The Tigers do strand 2 runners. Could have been a lot worse for Toronto.
Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill in this one, Jack Flaherty.
Well, in his last start of the first half, we finally got Flaherty to 10 wins on the year. If we just got him some run support or pulled him at the right times, Jack Flaherty's right in that Cy Young running. Kevin Kiermaier leads off for the Blue Jays, 262 average. Fouled off. Fastball up and in, and this is what we like out of Jack Flaherty, or like to give Jack Flaherty an early lead. Because we've been so solid with Flaherty from innings 2 through like 6. The first inning can be rocky at times, and we have left him in a little bit later than we should have. Curveball will miss. A really nice take there by Kiermaier. Cutter. That backdoor cutter just does not work anymore. I mean, I've known it all year, but still. 2-2. Slider on the edge, fouled away. And now 2-2 again. Got that one, too. Well, what do we need to throw to get Kiermaier out? And apparently nothing. Nothing's working. Kevin Kiermaier doing his best Riley Greene impression. 2-2.
Even though there hasn't been a ball in play.
Cutter, too late.
Through that, and it's a strikeout.
Strikeout for Flaherty to start this game. Long at bat, though, for Kiermaier. I remember this guy from the matchup at Comerica Park, Davis Schneider. I didn't know who the hell he was. And truth be told, still really don't. But 292 average and 16 home runs. A fellow ambulance driver, you're not wrong. I actually don't know if he has that mustache in real life. That face scan might not be the most accurate. Not a great sinker there from Jack. It's foul. A lot of foul balls early for the Toronto Blue Jays. Nah, that cutter never stood a chance there for Jack. Is it accurate? I feel like we looked up his real face. We've done that for a lot of guys, though, so. Tough to keep. Tough to keep everything in order. 1-2. 13 pitches in already for Jack. Finally got him. Well, it's been a long first inning already, but 2 strikeouts for Flaherty. But now we get into the real heavy hitters of this Blue Jays lineup, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
1-0. Good fastball there, but just missed. Is Bichette looking for home run number 100? 3-0. To be honest, a 2-out walk to Bo Bichette is not the worst thing in the world. However, it would put a base runner on for Vladdy. 3-0. Curveball's in for strike 1. That was just me saying, if it misses, it misses. I'll walk him. In the air, right field. It will be a 1-2-3 inning for Jack Flaherty. So we split up Bichette and Guerrero, which is good news. Our all-star, Riley Greene, there to make the catch. 8-9-1 for the Tigers in a 2-0 game here early.
And we're back. And stepping in is the speedy Matt Vierling.
Well, Matt Vierling up to 3 home runs this season, and surprisingly, 2 of them have been against left-handers. Vierling, very much a better hitter against right-handed pitching. Not going to be a home run, but it's going to be a leadoff single for Matt. Fastball down and in.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Andy Ibanez.
Big time sneezes. Holy shit. Yeah, Matt Vierling hit his first home run and his second home run on the same day, and hit all 3 of his home runs within a week of each other. It's a curveball inside to Andy Ibanez. 246 average. Really only finds his way into the order against left-handers these days. And Ibanez booted at third. It'll be an out over at first base, but the runner does indeed move up.
Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Back to the top of the lineup, Parker Meadows.
Now Parker Meadows, opposite field single his first time. Ball 1. Team leader in steals. He's got 10. He'd have way more if he had stayed on the roster this whole time. Too late on the fastball. I keep forgetting that Kikuchi does have a pretty good fastball. Reached 97. We held up 2-1. And some good speed on second base in Matt Vierling. Make it 3-1. Of all the batters to work around in our lineup today, Parker Meadows is really not it. But these pitches have just missed. It's 2 swings and misses on 2 fastballs. He even took some off of that last one. I expected fastball, but I didn't expect it up there. I think Kikuchi noticed. Strikeout for Parker Meadows, just up and in with a fastball. That's just tough. G. Urshela 1 for 1 with a home run. Good fastball inside. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Oof. Close pitch. Kikuchi does not get the call. Urshela up to 11 home runs now. Man on second, 2 down. And that one fouled. Curveball's got some good motion inside. I feel like we're going to do that more than once. If Kikuchi sticks around a little bit. Fly open on it. And here it comes. Got him looking. That's just really nice. That's just really nice pitching. Everything there was on the edge, so it's a strikeout there, but yeah, he did. That was a really good location for the majority of the inning, especially after the Veerling single. Yep. Now it's just up to Jack Flaherty to keep this score where it is. 9-game hitting streak for the former Lansing Lugnut. I figured I'd throw that in for you. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr., although this team is loaded with him. Sinker fouled away. Well, when it comes to this Toronto team, who knows who's still going to be on this team, even by the end of this series. Slider. Vladdy check swings. Toronto could be looking at a fire sale here in the next 12 days. One and 2. Found away again. Yeah, IRL Toronto is flirting with a rebuild. Jack Flaherty's strikeout pitch today appears to be the cutter. A strikeout of Guerrero, and now it's the catcher, Danny Jansen. And on the ground, Javier Baez. Yeah, I mean, by August 1st, who knows? Guerrero, Bichette. I wouldn't imagine Justin Turner will be traded, but you never know. 315 average for Justin Turner. I'm wondering if that's in limited playing time. Sinker will miss. I know all the big teams are looking at Vladdy for sure. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
1-1 now on Turner. Fastball in the air. Riley Greene moving on. He booted it! Riley, what happened? Oh, no. Wait, did that get ruled a base hit? No, it's an error on Riley. Wow. That's fouled away. The perfect game is gone. The no-hitter is still in play, albeit here in the second inning. How do you foul that pitch off? That was miserable. 0-2 on George Springer. And in the air to left field. It's going to stay in the ballpark one way or another. Wenzel Perez in foul territory to end the inning. No Springer dinger there, as close as that was. Riley Greene made an all-star team. And speaking of Riley Greene, here he is to lead off the third against Yusei Kikuchi.
The line to kick the pitch. Outside. 1-0.
21 doubles this season. Not anywhere near the league leaders, but... It's fouled away by Riley. Felt like a good swing. Average back up to 297 after it dipped into the 270s in a massive cold slump for Riley.
And now the lefty.
2-1. I feel like Kikuchi is just really playing around with the two left-handers that we do have in the order today. And sawed off left field. Bichette can't get there, and Riley Greene's got a single. Riley does what Parker Meadows couldn't, and that's fight off a fastball up and inside. And now Mark Canha. Good pitch, but called a ball. All right, much going right today for Yusei Kikuchi. Fastball at 95, and it even had a little bit of slider action on that, oddly enough. At least it appeared like it did. On the ground, it's going to be 2 for Canha. Barehanded at second base as well to make it even that much more impressive. A nice fielding job here by Bo Bichette, and who made the throw? I'm actually not even sure. So now Wenzel Perez in the air to center field. It'll wind up being a relatively quick inning for Kikuchi. 2-0 Tigers, bottom 3. Varsho, Biggio, it's Kevin Biggio, that's who it is. And Kevin Kiermaier. Wait, isn't Kevin Biggio a Dodger now?
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Dalton Varsho.
I must have forgotten to make that move.
The wind to the pitch. Clips the corner.
Number 8 hitter is Dalton Varsho. Average under the Mendoza line. Sinker is fouled away. However, we've struggled a bit with hitters that are batting under 200.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
0-2 as the cutter is fouled off. I didn't think that was going to work, but figured I'd give it a go.
Kicks and fires.
0-2. Didn't throw that great at all. Let's throw the slider better. And we did, but that is the first Toronto hit of the game. At least on the meter, felt like it was throwing fairly well.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
Definitely scuffling it to
Now here's Kevin Biggio.
hit in his last 5 games.
Batting .234.
Clips the corner. That's strike one.
Always the scrubs that ruin the fun. You're a little accurate on that, unfortunately.
Throughout the game. Son, whose father
Whew!
played the majors. Swing and a miss. As he was out front that
Mistake pitch on that for sure. Curveball perfectly located from Flaherty, and it's strikeout number 4. Yep, and I mean, this Blue Jays team was at one point loaded with guys that their dads were famous major leaguers.
runner on the go.
Steal attempt. And a stolen base for Dalton Varsho. 7th of the year. But I mean, they had Guerrero and Biggio and Bichette. Kiermaier looks at ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That curveball is turning into a weapon here in this third for Jack. Wow.
Man at second. Pitch misses.
2-2, slider misses. I just can't locate well enough to get these guys out. And in the air for Wenzel. Started in for whatever reason, but Wenzel's there for the second out. Well, I would say for most of them, it's not nepotism. I mean, the start of their careers certainly, but the name recognition. But especially for Vladdy and Bo, they've earned it. They've proved it. Kevin Biggio, yeah. The Dodgers saw enough in him to go and get him. Fastball in for strike 2.
The Tigers up by 2 here in the last half of the third.
Not a good pitch, but it's another strikeout for Jack to get through 3.
3 innings complete.
Strikeout of Davis Schneider.
Jays nothing.
Justin Turner in disbelief.
Set for the start of the inning. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
Oh, the biggest example of sports nepotism these days is Bronny James. Oh, my.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good line
Rogers fouls one away.
Rogers, 28 years old, and he was a
guy averaged, like, less than 5 points a game off the bench his freshman year at USC, and now he's in the NBA. Because he's Bronny.
Here comes a pitch. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
1-1 here on Jake Rogers. Really nice fastball there from Kikuchi. Wanted no part of it. As he'll throw pitch number 50 here.
The 1-2.
That was disgusting. And we could not hold up, apparently. It's a strikeout of Rogers. Certainly didn't feel like it. Feel like we went around, but oh well. Fouled away by Javi. If it wasn't for Gio Urshela in this game, Tigers would have not much going for them. That's the same pitch. And we did the same thing with it. 0-2. He did it again. Deep right field, but George Springer hardly moved.
And there's 2 away.
2 gone. Kikuchi has really settled into this game nicely.
2 outs, base is empty.
And now it's Matt Vierling. I feel like
1 for 1 with a single so far.
I feel like those Toronto City Connects would hit a lot different if it wasn't for the TD sponsor patch. It just throws the whole thing off. And Vierling's going to pop up the first pitch. I can't even say we're really bailing out Kikuchi. It's just the results on some decent swings just are not really that good right now. We will not get the opportunity to split up Bichette and Guerrero this time. Those 2 and Danny Jansen due up in the 4th.
Bottom 4, Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Bo Bichette flew out in his first at-bat. 99 career home runs for Bo Bichette. Sinker in, and he missed it.
0-1.
Hitless in his career against Jack Flaherty. And in the air to center field, that looks to be continuing. Parker Meadows underneath it for the first out. So bases clear, 1 away for Vladdy. Slider way out in front. Vladdy tried to get this game a little closer with 1 swing, and that one's fouled away. We go back to that cutter. It's worked out well for us today. Oh! To be fair, both starters in this game have been squeezed, but God damn.
And the right-hander deals.
Slider. That one's hit the other way. And that's just Vladdy being Vladdy. A really nice hit. Second of the day for Toronto is a one-out double for Guerrero.
And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits.
Vladdy extends his hitting streak, but he shouldn't have.
Nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Yep, for sure.
Danny Jansen to hit here.
Danny Jansen, ball one.
Just misses.
Sinker is fouled away.
One out and a runner at second.
Can't let that get us. On the ground to Gio. He'll feed Jack. Race to the bag. Won by Flaherty. 2 away. Seventh inning coming a little early today. Not even really, yeah. It certainly wasn't Jack's fault, but
Here's Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
In there.
Sinker in for strike one. Really loving that sinker here in this inning. Missed our spot a little bit with the fastball. High fly ball to left field for Wenzel Perez. But the inning is over. Tigers 2, Blue Jays nothing. As we head to the fifth.
They trail things here 2-0.
9-1-2 due up. Ibanez, Meadows, and Gio.
Back here at Rogers Center. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's
I also do have to say that when it comes to the Rogers Center, I just love what they've done with the entire atmosphere of the ballpark. This is an older stadium, but they keep it fresh, and you just wouldn't know it. I mean, remember back in the day, I think it was Toronto that had the patches of dirt in the infield, which was such an 80s, 90s type trend, that artificial turf, and then they finally got rid of it, and this place just looks so much better. And what they've done with the walls
and a pitch.
looks incredible out here. However, there's still a lot of foul territory, and Andy Ibanez found it.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story.
Laid on a fastball. It's another one pitch out for Kikuchi. We've gotten him back to little over a 10-pitch average per inning.
And
Smack
first
foul.
offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty.
Yeah. It just looked, they kept it looking as it was for so long, and it felt so dated. It just doesn't anymore.
And that one
Fastball inside on Meadows, 1-1. That one smacked by Parker Meadows, however. A little bit of good aim at George Springer.
And there's 2 away.
Parker turned on one, which is not usually his recipe for success, but
Pretty homered in this game.
he certainly can hit one out. He's got 3 home runs on the year. And now Gio.
That
Ball
misses,
one.
and it's 1-0.
It's only a little frustrating, the zone of the umpire, because it has been a little bit all over the place.
That clips the corner.
Kikuchi, though, is just locating really well right now.
Lefty, but he's
Fair
into
enough.
a really nice groove.
Fair enough. See if we get to CMU tonight. Fouled away by Urshela. It's 1-2. 61 pitches for Kikuchi.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses.
90-mile-an-hour slider. It's really nice.
Out number 100 on the year.
Kikuchi's 100th strikeout ends the inning on a nasty slider up and in. Well, it's a good thing that we got to him early. Otherwise, be in some rough shape. We're going to be careful not to push Flaherty too far.
Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Ball 1.
Well, these Jays just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball.
I would ask the Blue if he's sure, but I'm not certain he is.
To generate runs.
I feel like the calls that are going against us right now, or increasing as this game goes on. 1-2 on Springer. Fouled away. Kind of figured. The 1-2. And that one absolutely hammered. Wenzel Perez is going to have no chance at this, but it does bounce off the wall. Springer to second base, a leadoff double. And this game was inches away from being 2-1. A little bit too much air underneath it for Springer. Evo tells us good luck, and now we're almost allowing home runs.
Now the left fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Dalton Varsho got the first hit of this game.
This one
Swings to the sinker low.
Man at second.
Slider pulled foul. I say we go up and in here. Fouled it off. I can't really get away with the cutter up and in, I don't think, to a left-hander. Curveball. He had a real late swing there to stay alive. What a pitch from Jack. Cutter missed his spot, but it's popped up. Right around home plate. Rogers there, out number 1.
And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Kevin Biggio struck out his first time. He shouldn't even be here. And he won't be tomorrow. On the ground to Andy Ibanez. It'll make, or move the runner up rather, to third base. We'll surrender that. As here's Kiermaier. Third trip through the order. Gonna have to have a nice feel of the direction of this game and their success against Flaherty to decide when to pull him out of this. I don't think it's that time yet, but third trip through the order is always the scary part here for Jack. It's not a great slider, but it's on the ground to Ibanez. From shallow left field, he makes the throw. Jays remain off the board. Greene, Canna, and Perez due up in the 6th. So now Riley with that single and the walk in the first, average up to 299.
What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch misses.
Haven't chased Kikuchi yet, which is not normal for us against left-handers. And into center field, Riley Greene's going to be 2 for 2.
And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, Riley with a great game at the plate. He does have the error in right field, which was his first of the year, but that might just push his average at least to 300. As here's Mark Canna. Ball low on the curveball. 65 pitches for Kikuchi. I would love to make sure this is his last inning. Oh, man. You can't let the edges be small. The majority of the day, both pitchers have been squeezed, but the 2 times the zone has been expanded, it's been against us.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back.
1-2 now on Mark Canna as he was late on the fastball. I can't even be super upset. Kikuchi is locating just very well. Edges, corners. Strikeout number 7. But he's earned every one of them. Ball 1 to Wenzel. Pitch number 70 for Kikuchi. Low and in. Slider comes in at the knee of Perez at 88.
And a pitch.
Saw the fastball. Didn't realize it was that low. It's a rough swing. Lane on that. Not a lot of foul territory down there. It's 2-2. Really narrows up when you get deep into the outfield. 3-2. Kikuchi really hasn't featured that changeup a lot. For a 4-pitch pitcher, you'd think you'd see it a little more. Woo! Curveball apparently misses. It was right on the edge. That's a tough one. And will Kikuchi get pulled? It appears so. So who's on deck here? Who do we have due up? Is this the spot to put in Kerry Carpenter? Trevor Richards is on for game number 33. Pretty outstanding ERA at 2.03. It's Jake Rogers, so no. Not a spot to get in Kerry Carpenter. One away here in the 6th, 2 on. Nasty curveball on the first pitch. 3-pitch pitcher, but not a great fastball. And I just can't touch it. Slightly out in front on both of those. He threw it again, that time out of the zone, 1-2. I wouldn't be surprised to see a fastball up and in here. It was, but it was well off the plate. It's what happens when you're expecting it. You get what you see, but it wasn't just it just wasn't in the right location. Threw the same pitch twice, wasted one, and then we got what I thought we were looking for, and just too far inside. Here's Baez. That one hit hard. Center field. Has Javier Baez hit it out? No! At the wall. It is caught by Kevin Kiermaier. Oh, Baez with a near rare home run off a right-hander, but this remains 2-0. Schneider, Bichette, Guerrero. And this is where things could get scary. All three of these hitters due up in this inning could hurt us. So we're going to get some bullpen contingency plans up in Faedo. Actually, we don't even need to go to Faedo, bottom 6. We can go to Will Vest and Tyler Holton. I think we'll know here on this first pitch to Schneider. Maybe not. Maybe Jack's going to be able to get through 6. That's a mistake pitch. Never mind. I think it might be time. We made 2 mistakes. Schneider crushes the second. It's a leadoff double. That throw back in was so bad, but moving up to third base, and Schneider's going to be out. It missed the cutoff man badly, but what a boneheaded running decision there for Davis Schneider. That wasn't even really close. Will let Flaherty continue to go, and Wenzel Perez is going to boot one. That might be the second outfield error of the game. I think they're going to give Bichette the hit, and now we've got a mound visit. We've got to go to Will Vest. It just has the potential to fall apart here for Jack. And it will be Will Vest for game number 40. It's been a reliable bullpen arm for us for the majority of the year. Oh my. Right at Riley Greene, but it drops. Man, our outfield today. Riley started back, got stunned by that. That's a hard opposite field base hit for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and Riley really should have had that. I mean, it was right at him.
Next to him, Danny Jansen. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. There's a strike.
Slider swung on and missed by Jansen. Fastball in the air, center field. Meadows is there. Not great speed on second base. I'd be surprised if they tagged up the runner, and they don't.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity.
2 away here in the 6th. Two hard hit balls off of Will Vest, though. That's obviously not great. Sinker is low to Turner. Lost confidence with Vest very early on in his appearance here. Slider in for strike 1.
Yeah, there's the strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Fastball, shallow right.
Greene going after it.
We just need Riley Greene not to boot it.
Blue Jays leave a pair.
Jays strand more runners. It remains 2-0, although it's been a little sweaty the last couple innings. They've now tied us in hits, but haven't pushed any across. As Matt Vierling leads off against Trevor Richards. I actually wanted to hold back on that swing. I saw it moving away. I wanted to hold up. Wouldn't have mattered. Strike anyway. Fastball. Not called a strike, although very, very close. 1-1. In the air, center field. Matt Vierling's hit it fairly well. A bit too much air underneath it. Watch Matt Vierling somehow finish like 4th or 5th on this team in home runs. Andy Ibanez is playing second base. We don't really have to worry about stamina, obviously, after the All-Star break. 2-0 game. We're going to bring in Colt Keith. In the Rookie of the Year running, although I feel like he needs just a touch more to be a touch better. Well-located fastball from Richards, 0-1. That's a really nice changeup. A pitch we haven't seen a ton all day. He threw it again. It's just deceptive. Doesn't move left, doesn't move right, doesn't do anything except burn down. Which, from the camera angle we got, you really can't pick up on it. As now we have a left-hander in Parker Meadows. 1 for 3. Leadoff single to start this game with a run scored. Floater changeup. On the ground. That's to Kevin Biggio. That ends the 7th. 2 runs for the Tigers all the way back in the first inning. Nothing since. It's going to be up to the Tigers' pen the rest of the way. Colt Keith enters the game to play second. We will let Vest face Springer. Slider foul. Late on a slider. Just gotta locate that. That's all we need. Sinker also foul. Just hit our spot on this. Probably get him to pop it up. Foul. We're going to head back to the bullpen. We do have a couple lefties due up after Springer, so if Vest can get through those, then we could bring in Tyler Holton. Change up, and he does. Springer down on strikes. Really nice change up right on the low outside corner by Vest, and Springer way out in front.
When you got a tight game like this, so a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Dalton Varsho. 1 for 2. What am I doing? We just talked about this. Bring in Tyler Holton after Will Vest made it 0-1. Seldom used member of the bullpen, 24 games, but he's been outstanding every single time, it seems, that he's entered a game with an 0.6 ERA, but somehow missed out on the All-Star game. Cutter called a strike on Varsho. Nasty slider, but foul. Low and away.
One down, base is empty.
Sinker, he's late.
And a pitch.
Changing speeds, left field, Wenzel Perez there. Out number 2, so we stay on schedule here in the 7th. Now to be Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2.
Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did.
Went around on the check swing.
Tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
It's not a great changeup, but swung on and missed by Biggio, and now the sinker. Didn't throw well. Didn't throw it well at all. First fastball for Tyler Holton. It's foul. And shallow center field. Parker Meadows sprinting in, and a basket catch to end the 7th. At least one of my outfielders can play defense today. Riley Greene and Canada. Jimmy Garcia comes out of the pen. We're going to head to the bullpen yet again. Warm up Shelby Miller. So here's Gio. 1 for 3 with 2 Ks.
And he deals.
On the ground, first pitch ground out right to Bo Bichette.
Fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the air.
Riley Greene faces a right-hander for the first time in this game. 25 home runs on the year. Home run derby champion.
Toronto's bullpen with some action.
From Monday.
Mesa up and throwing. Pop also throwing. Swing and a miss.
95, too late.
And he was really tardy on that fastball.
1-1 here on Riley.
Him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Sit up a little bit. 1-2 now on Greene.
One down, base is empty.
Well inside.
And inside almost got him.
Jimmy Garcia a little all over. 2-2 now.
And a swing and a miss.
Chase there from Riley.
That's out number 2.
Retired for the first time today.
Doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
A walk and 2 hits. Now we've got Mark Canha. Is he DHing today? I'm going to step out and look. If he's not, he is DHing. And we've got Wenzel in center, or Parker in center, Wenzel in left. Hell, we'll throw him here. Keep him fully fresh, potentially for game 2. Nice sinker there from Garcia. Not sure what I thought was going to happen. Trying to jump on first pitch with our best hitter. Threw a changeup that time. It made contact, but foul. Both pitches down and in. And that one smacked for a single by Carey. That's actually booted in right field, but Carpenter hadn't even reached first base yet. What is it with the errors here today? Is there an update that broke gameplay? So now here's Wenzel. 2-away. Carpenter on first. Fastball inside. Left side is Perez. Better side anyway. Fastball foul.
And another ball.
Some insurance would be nice. Indecisive. Made my decision too late to even check. 2-2.
Just missing there. And now 3-2.
It's really close. Well, we're going to need Wenzel to do something with Rogers due up. And that one smacked by Wenzel. Perez. Right field. It is down. I don't think we'll be able to score, though. Would have been thrown out at home for sure as Wenzel Perez gets something going. Smacked the ball to right field over the head of Springer, who reached out for it but missed. And now a 2-out RBI opportunity for Jake Rogers, really with a chance to break this game open. Ball one.
Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot. And a
wow.
Big blow.
1-1.
Didn't miss by much.
2 outs. Oh, he doesn't get
Tried to hit the edge, didn't get it. I mean, he got it, but not with the umpire here today.
Not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
On the ground, and that is going to end the inning. The throw from Bichette. This remains a 2-0 game. 2 runs in the first, nothing since. Kiermaier, Schneider, Bichette. I'm actually not going to change pitchers. I'm going to let Tyler Holton handle Kiermaier. Cutter is fouled away. We'll let Miller pitch against Bichette and Guerrero. Slider in. Holton doesn't have a great fastball at all. With a sinker. On the ground to Javier Baez. Didn't charge it. Good speed, but out anyway. So now we make the move towards Shelby Miller to get the final 2 outs here in the 8th inning. His first appearance of the second half as the splitter will miss.
Righty delivers. Next pitch in for a strike. And 1-1.
Let's go Jays chants ringing out from the Rogers Center crowd. How did Schneider reach up and get that? That missed by a mile.
And the righty deals.
Slider, that's fouled off again. Schneider and Miller will do it again.
Righty to the plate. And it's even
I haven't thrown or timed up a single pitch well in this at bat. Slider. It is so late on that.
2-2 now.
And that one to left field. And it's going to get down. A reach from Perez doesn't matter. 1-out double for David Schneider. 21st double. Will tie Riley Greene. Here's Bichette. I totally forgot about Schneider, by the way. We face 3 left-hander, 3 right-handers in a row here. Fouled off by Bo. And now 2 away. Wow. Started that slider inside. Bo takes it looking. That's a big second out. I should just do a little bit of this, since that's kind of what the umpire's been doing all day. Here's Vladdy. For hopefully the final time.
That is strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
Just yanked a fastball there. Woo! That slider had Vladdy flying open. Not a great one there. Now 1-2. We have had a lot of foul balls today from Toronto. I mean, and it's on pitches that they should match. I made a massive mistake on that. It's just foul. Slider got him. Strikeout for Shelby Miller as we head to the 9th. 2-0 Tigers. A home run from Gio Urshela has stood up to this point. Zach Pop on for game number 24. 4.09 ERA. Sinker, slider, fastball. Smack to center field. Probably some good aim. Mostly good aim.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And next up for the Tigers, Matt Vierling.
Head to the bullpen. Get our all-star closer. Yes, all-star closer. Jason Foley. Didn't give him much of a chance, but the game only puts closers on the all-star team, apparently. Fouled away by Vierling. Fastball up and in at 95. He actually throws the sinker harder than the fastball.
1 down, base is empty.
Speaking of the sinker, 96. Nasty. On the ground. That'll be Bichette. 2 gone. Final chance for the Tigers to add on anymore is Colt Keith. Blue Jays have done a really nice job locating pitches after that first inning. Either that or we had a false sense of, oh, wow, we took a few days off and all the bad habits are gone. And then the second inning came around and we just fell back into them. At this point, I'm just trying to get to the bottom of the 9th and give Foley a save opportunity. 0-2 on Colt Keith.
2 down, nobody on.
1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that.
Fastball there from Pop.
Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Slider ripped foul. Ball boy uninterested. 1-2 again.
Right-handed reliever.
He threw it again. I was just not expecting him to throw it again. Oh my. The All-Star Jason Foley on 20 of 24 in save opportunities. His last blowed save opportunity was in extra innings.
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the catcher to hit, Danny Jansen. Outfield playing very deep.
So who do we face this inning? All right-handers, which plays into the hand of Foley. Slider in.
Tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Sinker is foul. Gonna go at it again.
0-2 now.
Same spot, also foul.
The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Just can't get him to swing and miss. Change up. Out off again.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
In the air, center field. Parker Meadows going to settle underneath that for the first out. Got a chance to certainly have a great season with Jason Foley, even after only being named the closer in late April.
Justin Turner next up for the Blue Jays. Close one doesn't get the call.
Doesn't give us the call on the change up to Turner. On the ground, Colt Keith. I knew we took a bad route to that ball, but oh my. I thought I recovered on it, and we didn't. So the tying run comes to the plate, and George Springer, who hit a ball off the wall earlier. Sinker swung on and missed.
The Tigers leading by 2. We're in the last half of the
Oh man, second blown call of the inning.
1-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves and
Rip foul by Springer, 2 strikes.
Doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Foley works so fast, I do have to slow myself down when using him.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
The number of foul balls from the Jays today have just been unreal.
The tying run at the plate. He fouls it off. We'll do it again.
I mean, what mistake have we made this at bat?
That's the ball.
And another ball.
Sinker at 97 is taken from Springer.
Back coming up. Got him looking for the strikeout.
I don't know what it is with this game, man. They'll foul off just anything that you throw them on the corners and then take the worst shit.
Probably not the location he was looking for, but the change of speeds is what.
2 away, it's Varsho. Sinker on the edge, called a strike.
With 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. There's a strike.
Quickly 0-2, Jays down to their final strike here today.
1 strike away.
Rip foul.
Ground right side,
And just foul.
it's just foul.
That certainly had a chance.
Tying run at the plate.
Got him.
And that is the
Tigers win it. It's not the most emphatic win, but it'll be Jack Flaherty's 11th of the year. 2-run home run from Gio Urshela back in the first inning. On the 5th pitch of the game is all it took to earn a 2-0 shutout win over the Blue Jays. Flaherty 11-3. Yusei Kikuchi to 8-5. Jason Foley save number 21. We will do it again tomorrow here in Toronto.